Whoo, guys. All right, y'all. I'm so sorry for that. You too. Have a good night. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught up in Five Below, child. I had to grab these LED two little lights that I want to put in the back of my set. So welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I'm back with another video. I'm on my way home from work, you guys. And guess what? I stopped down at the camera shop, right? I stopped at the camera shop in Philly. It's on Second and Market, and this is a camera shop that I go. Like this, where I got my lights from. This where I got my camera from. The lens, I ordered that. Y'all know I ordered the extra lens from Amazon, but my actual camera, the actual unit, the Sony ZV-E10, I got that at the camera shop. So, and my lights and stuff. So sometimes when I need some like advice and I'm trying to do a certain thing, I'll go there and get some advice. So I showed him my set and he was so impressed, guys. He was so impressed. He was like, oh my God, it came out so nice. I asked him what did he think I should do. Like, he recommended that I move in a little bit more, just like we said, guys. So we're on point. He said, move in a little bit more. He said that the darkness is good. If I want to lighten it up a little bit, to put two lights in the back. So I got the two LED lights that I'm going to put in the back to lighten it up a little bit. But he said the dark, he likes the dark warm effect. He said that's cute. He likes the picture on the wall of the black women with the afro. He likes that. But he gave me a lot of good advice, and he was really impressed by how clear my shot was. So he said just I can use the lantern soft light. I do have one of those. I just have to get the light that goes into the lantern. Because when I ordered that light last week, y'all, I thought I was ordering both pieces, but only the lantern came with it. So only the bulb soft light box thing came with it. The actual light itself, the piece that cost the money. I was wondering why it was so cheap, but that's because the light source didn't come with it. So I'll get that later. But yeah, he really liked it. He told me, hey, Mooney. Hey, Rupert. Hey, Tootsie. Hey, Life with the Leonard family. Blessed forever. Dion, my member. KRST. Sweetness forever. Me, Tina, Christine, Marquita, Divine Essence, Sparkle. Hey y'all. So yeah, he really liked everything. So this weekend I'm gonna work on trying to get us a little closer, and then I think I'm good. And then I'll put the Tasha video out and I'm gonna do a good little cute little upload, like a little documentary, and then I think I'm good. I think I'll be able to start taping and filming and stuff. Plus, I have an interview that I have to do for the story of Tanya and uh, Tasha. I think her name was Tasha and Tanya. Yeah. So we got a lot of things coming up. So yeah, y'all, let me play this clip. Cause honey, I don't know if y'all been following this, but so I guess out here in the streets, DJ Academics and um Santana is into it, child. Because I guess Santana said something about Little Miami, the City Girls or whatever, and said that the City Girls, basically what he said, that the City Girls were basically like an example of making it because people like they're lazy, like they just made it because people like them, like industry social climate basically is what I got out of it. And I don't really think he said anything wrong. He said that they were lazy, their performances is lazy, their performances are lazy. And he basically said they have writers, they do have writers. He said that they were just a byproduct of a good marketing team, a good label marketing them and writing for them, getting writers and all that. And I agree with him. But Saucy Santana, of course, did not like that. And he went on his live on Instagram, came for Akademiks, and told him he could meet him outside in the streets. Told him, Miami was having a Halloween party, pull up and meet him in the streets. So then Akademiks came back and said, you want to meet me? You meet me at my headquarters. Come to my headquarters. And then after that, this is what Saucy Santana had to say, child. Ooh, 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 ooh. He has said this.
I'm never trying to get canceled, say the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. I'm trying not to get canceled. But this shit does bother me.
Let's look at that ass too. Like y'all. Oh man.
Yeah, I tried to lighten it
Put it
up,
like,
but
yo, chat, just put it like this. Bro, with everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro. Ever. But like really, there's certain shit I really don't fuck with in my life, and I would never do. But like I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
My nigga's so angry right now. He would have cried. That's the type of angry.
I'm not trying to get canceled to fuck up what we got going on. I'm never trying to get canceled, say the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. I'm trying not to get canceled. But this shit does bother me.
Let's look at that ass too. Like y'all. Oh man.
Yeah, I tried to lighten it
Put it
up.
like,
but,
yo, chat, just put it like this. Bro, with everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro. Ever. But like really, there's certain shit I really don't fuck with in my life, and I would never do. But like I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
My nigga's so angry right now. He would have cried. That's the type of angry.
I'm not trying to get.
Now, did y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all heard that. I want to run that back one more time.
I'm never trying to get canceled, say the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. I'm trying not to get canceled, but this shit does bother me.
This nigga dead ass too. Like y'all. Oh man.
Yeah, I tried to lighten it
Put it
up,
like,
but
yo,
yeah,
chat, just
yeah,
put it like this. Bro, with everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro, ever. But like, really, there's certain shit I really don't fuck with in my life, and I would never do. But like, I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
My
Just
nigga's so angry
please,
right now. He would have cried. That's
just
the type of anger.
I'm not trying to get canceled to fuck up what we got going on.
Please, gang.
I'm never trying to get canceled, say the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. I'm trying not to get canceled, but this shit does bother me.
This nigga dead ass too. Like y'all. Oh man.
yeah. I tried to lighten it
Put it
up,
like,
but
yo,
yeah,
chat, just
yeah.
put it like this. Bro, with everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro, ever. But like, really, there's certain shit I really don't fuck with in my life, and I would never do. But like, I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
My
Just
nigga's so angry
please,
right now. He would have cried. That's
just,
the type of anger. You got right.
yo, I'm not trying to get.
So basically, the reason he was crying is because once I taped Santana's clip, but because I'm out and about and I'm mobile, it was too much. The file was too large. I couldn't upload it to the StreamYard. So I have to just tell y'all what Santana said, chap. So he basically, like I said, he told him meet him in the streets and all that. And he said after he beat his ass, he was going to F him. He said, we F niggas like you. That's what we do with niggas like you. Boxy boy, called him a boxy boy, told him he was big, like a big blimp. Big, big body boy, big blimp. Boxy boy, called him like a big woman, a big like a big female or whatever. And so he said, once I beat your ass, I'ma F you, because that's what we do with niggas like you. We F you or whatever. So that's why he was crying, because I guess he's basically saying, he don't want to get canceled because he don't want to say certain things that is homophobic, right? Because he was basically saying, like, he was crying because he was upset. He was so mad that he was crying, not because he's scared, but just by him saying that he would F him, like, that's just some things that he just don't fuck with. And it's some things that'll never be okay and that he'll never like, which one of those things is being gay or being men liking men or a man wanting to like him or something like that. And so Santana's comment made him so upset because he said he would never do something like that. And being gay is not okay, I guess. So that's why he was crying. He said it's one of those where I'm so mad that I'm crying because I can't do shit else because I'm going to get canceled if I say what I really want to say. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm fucking here for it. I'm here for Santana saying that to him. You know why? Because I say this all the time. When I had got dragged over a fucking comment that I made, this is the same fucking thing. Now, you see how when it was two men, male energy, his ass want to bitch up and cry. And it's a gay man. And you still crying. But you had all this energy for a female. You want to go toe to toe and back and forth with a female. But when a man got in your ass and confronted you and told you to get active and meet you outside, you scared, you crying, you bitching up. Because don't give me this, oh, you were so upset, you were so mad. Because I understand that. Like, you can be so mad that you cry, but that's not why you was crying. You was crying because you were embarrassed. You was crying because Santana got in your ass. And even though Santana is a gay man, it still was another man talking to your ass. Whether he's gay or not, it didn't matter. It don't matter. He's a man. He got in your ass. And that's the part that I'm here for. Because this is what happens with these gay men. They think that they can, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they argue with women and they go back and forth with women, but then they don't have no energy for males. So I'm all for Santana getting in his ass and saying, you want to talk that shit to Miami, or you want to come with that energy with Miami? Come with that energy with me. I'm a dude. Come at me. Don't talk to her. Talk to me. But one thing I'm gonna say, Santana, honey, you gonna have to cut them nails before you get out there and do anything. I don't know how you meet anybody in the streets with them goddamn nails. They already look like they're gonna fly away. I mean, I'm telling you, the tip of his nails, honey, they always look like claws, and they look like they just gonna fly away. But that's because he ain't got no nails underneath them nails. You know, it's just all skin. They just like, usually when you got short nails under um fake nails, that's what happens. They fly away like that. They have that look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, honey, you gonna have to do something with the nails before you get out there be trying to fight. You're gonna have to cut them with some goddamn scissors. But I was all for it. You know, I'm all for it. Santana, you know, he said, meet me in the streets. And so he was crying because he felt that shit. He felt that force from a man. I don't care if it was a gay man. He felt that energy. He felt that male energy, and I'm all here for it. You want to go back and forth with women. Y'all always want to drag women. Y'all want to give energy like you want to fight a woman, because sometimes that's how they be coming. Like online, just because you're online, you could be disrespectful. You could call us out our names. You could have this energy like you gonna slap the shit out of us. I've been through it. I've been through it with males up here on this goddamn platform. I'm still currently going through it. But I decide when I want to respond and when I don't want to respond. And right now, I ain't giving these niggas a time or a day. They still making videos about me, still talking about me, and I ain't got their name in my mouth at all. Okay, I ain't talking about the motherfuckers at all. They still got energy for me. But when a man give them that smoke, they don't go back and forth. How the fuck you beefing with somebody for 3 years, talking about me for 3 fucking years? A fucking man, a whole dude out here. But with men, your fucking beef ended in less than a month, not even a month. Perry and all this shit, he dragged your ass and it was done and it was over with. But a female, you fucking dragging and going back and forth with me for 3 whole fucking years. But that's how these men do. But then when they meet another man that matches that fucking energy, they go sit their ass down somewhere. So I'm all here for that. I'm here for Santana standing up for his girl. But even though what Akademiks said was true, I'm just like, y'all just want to be lied to. It's like they so used to everybody saying they good, they good, they good, they music good, they this, they that. They fans idolizing them and shit. When people give them a real critique, they get upset and they get mad and they want to respond and think that you're supposed to bully people into saying what you want them to say and give you a good response or give you a good review. No, the city girls are overrated. The city girls are over. I don't feel like they're going to have any major hits, and they're not going to come back from the slump that they're in. They're done. Their album didn't it's not selling. It didn't chart. When people say, oh, because of streaming and all that, no, they're just not any good. They had they big one. They did they big one. Daytime done came and went. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I don't follow music like that to really like give a real big critique, but in my humble opinion, they're done. They ain't got no hits in them. They just got little cute bops in them. But they ain't got no goddamn major you know what I'm saying? Major charting, top 10, top 5, top 3, number 1 hit. They don't have that in them. Okay? It's going to take some real good writers to come with a number 1 smash hit. So I believe what he was saying, Akademiks, I believe what he was saying was accurate. Now, yeah, I heard that too, Dion, that JT is coming by herself. I did see their little interview on the Breakfast Club. It was really shady. Young Miami was like, she had her little reality show, and JT is not about to be in her reality show. She's not going to be on it. When asked was she going to be a part of it, Miami's like, no, it's looking like a no. JT ain't know whether she was going. She ain't know whether she wanted to give a politically correct answer, whether she wanted to just go ahead and tell everybody no. She just said, I don't know. Miami said, no. I can answer that one for you. No. No, ma'am, you're not. In case nobody told you, in case P and M ain't told you, boo, no. I'ma tell you. But I don't think that what he said was wrong. But I'm all here for Santana dragging his ass. And now, is it a double standard for what Santana said? Did he have to say that after I whoop your arse, I'm going to stick my Johnson up your hoo ha? I think that was a little bit harsh. That was a little bit rough because if a man would have said that to a female, it would have been a whole bunch of shit, right? So, but my whole thing is, it's man on men, it's males. Let them talk their shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, hey, sometimes you need to be put in. You want to act like a bitch. You want to talk like a bitch. You want to argue with bitches. I'm going to treat you like a bitch. We go after I whoop your ass. I'm going to f you like a bitch. I mean, hey, I'm saying like that's men talking to men. That's roasting and gagging men. You know what I'm saying? Let men do what they do. That's men's business. Let's stay out of the men's business. Akademiks honestly deserves everything he has coming to him. This man has degraded women to the fullest. Imagine how these women felt. My dude, you crying now. See, this goes back to Miami. And that's my whole thing. Like, that's what they do. Like, they talk to women like this. They degrade women. They have a lot of energy of arguing back and forth with women. But when it's males, they bitch up. Now you want to cry. And he has been nasty and been disrespectful to females. He has. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about here and now. I'm not going to talk about what he did before. I'm going to concentrate on his stupid ass crying right now because you got embarrassed because that shit that he said to you really hit home. He really hit below the belt. And he said that shit in front of the whole fucking internet, in front of the whole world. That shit embarrassed him. And that he should have felt embarrassed. He was so choked up till his ass was crying in front of his people that he was online with. And the motherfucker's like, you crying? And he's like, no, I'm trying not to get canceled. No, nigga, you trying to hold back them tears. Because he really pulled that bitch up out your ass. He pulled that bitch up out your ass that was arguing with Young Miami that been coming back and forth with bitches. He pulled that bitch up out. That big wide back Bertha? He pulled her, yeah, her. He pulled her up out the closet and beat that bitch upside her head. Sent her packing. Child. Yeah, Santana clocked his tea, honey. Santana said that because Ack is always making fun of women, okay, being harmed, but when another man comes for him, he's crying. Exactly. And I mean, how the fuck you look your big ass sitting there crying and you supposed to be King Akademiks. You supposed to be so successful and you know what I'm saying, popping on YouTube and got a mansion and bringing bitches out there. Remember the girl that went on Tasha K where she said he bought her out there and didn't want to pay for shit and was acting funny and they was doing drugs and shit like that. See, that's what they want to do. Want to be around a whole bunch of niggas, be popping them damn fentanyl pills and shit and getting fucked up. Santana said, oh, that's what you want to do, bitch? Okay, I'm going to clock your tea and put your whole shit out there for the world to hear. After I beat your arse, I'm going to stick it up in you. I'm going to give you a colonic. But yeah, I was here for it. I was here for it. I really was because, I have been through that. I've been through being dragged and arguing with men on this internet. And it's like the energy that these men be having for me, I feel like if I was to be in the same vicinity with them arguing, we would get into a physical altercation. That's how it be coming off. It be coming off like they want to fight me and shit. the vitriol and the aggression that they be having for me. And I'm like, God damn, like I don't even know you. I don't understand why you so goddamn bothered by a female, bothered by an ugly old ass woman. Like they say, I'm ugly, I'm old, I'm broke, I'm busted, I'm disgusted, I'm all this shit. But you're pressed and you're bothered by me. That's the shit that I be talking about. This is the very thing I be talking about. They got all this motherfucking smoke for women. But that's because they be having other issues. They be having mommy issues. They be having issues with females. They be taking their shit out on all the females that, and see, a lot of people like Akademiks and people that look like him and that act like him, once they get successful and they have a few dollars, women didn't used to like them. Girls didn't like them in school. Girls didn't like them in high school. Shit, like they didn't pay their asses no mind. So now because they got a few dollars and because these bitches is trifling and they'll do anything for a few dollars, they can make these, they literally can pay for women. So now they got these inflated egos because money then allowed them to be able to buy pussy, you know. So now they getting a little bit of, you know what I mean? They ain't little, they ain't wet behind the ears anymore. So now they feel like they can just come off on anybody and talk that shit and talk that work. And it's just like, no, bitch, you're still a bum. You're still fat. You're still ugly. You're still busted. You're still disgusted. You're still a wide back body Bertha. Don't nobody want your ass in real life. Okay. The internet that made you think you somebody that you're not. It done gave you an identity. And then a lot of these people, like Akademiks, and these people that are like bloggers and shit that didn't have, I mean, look at some of the YouTubers that are going back and forth with me. You look at these niggas before they got on YouTube or before they got a little few dollars. These niggas are ugly in real life. They grew up hideous. Teeth going every which way. One's teeth is everywhere. One's cross-eyed. One fat. One's this, that, and the third. And you know, it's just like, oh, now because you got subscribers and you got people sitting up here literally telling you that you're the best thing since sliced fucking bread. Now the internet then gave you an identity that you never had before. So now it got you thinking that you can come at everybody and that you can beef with people and that you can talk this shit that you never been able to talk before. It gave you courage. And that's what the internet, that's just this whole false sense of reality is on this internet. People done literally created new lives. They done created new identities that they ain't never had before. Motherfucker ain't never been able to go on the street or be in the company of anybody and have that type of bravado. But on behind the fucking keyboards and behind the screens, they tough Tonys and shit. So that's literally what this whole thing is with Akademiks, you know what I mean? Santana just basically knocked him down to size. Santana just snapped him back into reality. Just whomped him upside of his head verbally assassinated him, and just annihilated him when he told him that after I whoop your ass, I'm going to juke you in the butt. Okay, I'm gonna make you take it, take that, take that, take that. Me and Miami gonna stand over top of you and we gonna say the Diddy verse. Take that, take that, take that. He said he gonna Diddy bop all up in your booty, honey. He might pull Diddy in on the action. Him and Diddy might run a train on your ass, act. That's what they was talking about. That's what they really wanted to say. Him, Miami, Diddy, they all gonna get on your ass and have a party on that booty. They gonna run that booty. Give me that booty, duty. Strap me up with some of that booty, duty. Hey, Fly Fly. He said it in a very nasty way, child. He said it with a lot of energy. He said it like, I'm going to get on that back and climb from that back. I'm going to fuck you. We're going to fuck you. Told him, we going to fuck you. He said, Vic Mensa aced him too, told him to his face. Yup, he sure did. Immediately back. Yeah, I remember that. But that's these men, that's what they do. That's literally what they do. They talk all this shit to women. They talk all this shit to females. on a computer, like Santana said, you sit up in the motherfucking room, literally with cameras and lights and everything around your ass all day. You sit there and gossip, sit on your ass on them gaming chairs and Twitch and all this shit, and literally just sit in that fucking room, farting and stinking and all day long. Probably ain't brushed your teeth. Nigga don't look like he brushed his teeth half the goddamn time. Sitting in them damn rooms just funky, just talking. Breath probably hot, ass ain't washed, and just sitting up there just talking a bunch of shit all day, staring at cameras. You know what I mean? And they're in their own universe because the internet is literally what you want it to be. They've created personalities that they want to be, that they've never been. You know what I mean? Like people that really know them know you ain't no King Akademiks and all this shit. And people got to realize that's what they're gearing towards. They're gearing towards a virtual reality. We're literally gonna, one day it's gonna come to where as though we don't have to leave out of the house. You can literally plug up into your virtual world and you're gonna be living in virtual reality. You see how you sit on YouTube all day? A lot of y'all don't have no jobs. You don't go nowhere. You don't do shit. You don't change out your funky ass pajamas or nothing all day. If you do take a shower, you jump your ass up in the shower and then you put on little sweats or pajama pants and shit like that and be around the house all day, going from channel to channel, beef to beef, channel surfing on this Hulu and Netflix, and you never leave your home. A lot of us spend weekends just in the house in a virtual world. And when I say virtual world, I mean the internet, everything, streaming. That is a virtual world. You literally plug up, well, not even plug up, just to get your device. Long as you got a charger, honey, you got your devices, you got your charger, you got you some snacks, you just in. And you just plugged up into a virtual world. You're just going from subject to subject, right? You're just going from thing to thing, honey, and ain't and don't have to go anywhere, and you are thoroughly entertained. You laugh, you cry, you mad, you this, you that. You done went through all type of emotions, so depending on what channel you on, depending on what streaming app you on. It's literally going to be like that. I'm no joke says, good evening, everyone. I saw your headline and I said, huh? I don't know what's going on. So you're saying finally Act got checked badly. The last person that checked was Star Report. Oh yeah. We played the clip of him crying because Santana, if you go on the neighborhood talk, honey, Santana and him been beefing back and forth over Little Miami, basically. And he been, you know what I'm saying, having the energy for a female. Well, basically, Santana told him to pull up in the streets. We meet niggas like you in the streets. Said Miami was having a party in Miami, was having a Halloween party, and to meet them in the streets so they could get active. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's pull up, let's handle this in the streets. So Akademiks had said back, no, you come to me. You come and pull up to my headquarters. So Santana went live like, headquarters? Headquarters? We're not pulling up to no headquarters because we know your headquarters is literally you're going to be calling the cops, this, that, and the other. So basically saying we ain't going to be able to fight or get at it, nigga, because you going to call the cops. So he said, we ain't doing that. We want to meet you in the streets. And he said, so what I'm going to do, we're going to meet you in the streets and I'm going to beat your arse. And after I beat your arse, I'm going to fuck you. And so that's literally what Santana said. After I beat your ass, I'm going to stick my Johnson up your behind and give you a nice colonic, give you an enema. Okay? And so Akademiks, the clip that I showed, Akademiks was crying because he, got emotional talking about it. And he was crying. And people like, what the fuck is you crying? Oh, now you crying. So when a dude get at your ass, you want to cry. But you argue with women all day, every day, go back and forth. Don't back down. Have no respect. Disrespectful. Act like you want to slap bitches upside the head. But when a nigga tell you, a man tell you, meet me with that energy. Step to me. Talk that shit to me. Stop talking to her. Talk to me. Direct that energy to me. You crying, nigga? You crying? Wow. 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 And I sympathize with that because that's what I go through. I have literally watched men on here have beefs with other men And these men get in their ass and then they're done dragging them. But with me, they go on for years and years and years and years. They go back and forth. I literally don't talk about these fools and they still talking about me. But with the men that they have beefs with, they talk their shit, it be over with in a couple weeks. It be done. So, honey, that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. Act is not about that life. You just summed up who Act really is. But see, he's not the only one like that. That's how a lot of these men are. A lot of them that look like him, I'm not trying to be smart, but a lot of them that are not physically attractive, that don't have the physical handsome looks and you know what I'm saying, the good looks, they're incels. They really haven't had no, you know, I don't want to say be vulgar, but they really haven't had sex. They really haven't had girlfriends. They haven't had women like that. So when they become YouTubers and they get a little bit of dollars and women, they want clout. So they go and they be with these men because they got money. So now he feeling himself because he got a little, he around the industry people. He knows celebrities and shit like that. But he really is an incel. He really never got no ass. He really never was with no women growing up. He really didn't have the company of females. He didn't have his pick. He wasn't the popular dude in high school. He wasn't the popular dude in class. He wasn't the, making everybody laugh and people wanting to be with him and all that. No, he wasn't that. He was boring. He was fat. He was ugly. Look at him. So now that he's sitting on the internet and he done built up a name for himself, he got a following and shit, he feel like he's somebody. So he could talk that shit. They talk that shit to women. But when men get at them, they don't have no rap. They bitch up and you cry. You cry. But you quick to disrespect the woman, quick to disrespect the female. I've been through it. I've been through it. These men quick to call me bitches and ugly bitches and old bitches and pissy, sweet pea piss and all this. Bitch, I never smell like piss. Don't nothing smell like piss on me, motherfucker. My house don't smell like no cats, dogs, nothing. You wouldn't even know I have animals. I fucking clean my house, especially on the weekends. I sweep them up twice a day, in the morning and before I go to bed. I do my bathroom every day. My floors in my bathroom are mopped and swept every day. Like my house is clean. I'm clean. My body is clean. You never, but that's what, oh, sweet piss, this piss, that pee, pissy. Like, bitch, no, that's you. Ain't nothing pissy or nasty about me, but that's the shit that these motherfucking niggas say. Niggas. That's what they say. And be so quick to talk about a female's genital areas, about a female's private parts, fishy and you stinky and this. And bitch, you don't know nothing about a female's private areas and what we got and how we clean and what we got to do. I hate that shit with men always speaking on women's body parts and always wanting to try to shame women. And the first thing they do is go to, oh, you stink. Oh, that's why you got a funky this and a funky that. You don't know what I got. You ain't never been in my body or on my body or seen you don't know what the fuck I got. But that's the first thing they want to say. So he deserved this. Yes, talk about how you want to screw the fuck out of him. Talk about how you want to screw his ass like a screwdriver, bitch. I'm here for it. Because that's the first thing they always talking about is women's body parts, is women's coochie. Always so worried about a female's coochie. That's the first thing they want to talk about. Yeah, black men, period. It's always the black men's. Yup, it is the black men's. Always. Always talking about, oh, she funky, she this, her pussy stank. She had bodies and all that. Like, how the fuck you know what somebody got? Oh, you broke. Oh, you eviction. I'm like, I done had these people talk so much shit about me and they don't know me, ain't never met me a day in my life. Men. All men. All men, honey. Ain't there beef right now I got with a female. All men. You asking me who I'm beefing with or who don't like me up here? One female that I had beef with for 3 years. Majority men. Who out here dragging and making videos about me? Men. Men. How you jealous of a woman? Men, okay? Weird. It's weird. The energy is weird. That's why I don't even feed into it. Because I'm like, I wish I would sit up here and argue with these men. I don't know you. I'm not going to fucking argue with you. You're not my man. Yeah, right. I'm going to pay your ass no mind. Kick up the deuces. Pay your ass dust. But yeah, y'all. Go over there and look at the neighborhood talk. They got all the clips and everything. I'm getting ready to get up on out of here because I'm getting ready to jump on this bus. But I just wanted to come by and get my commentary and what I thought about it. I was like, I'm here for it. I was so happy to see Santana get in his ass and talk that shit because that's just what he needed. Bring that ass down a notch. Knock that ego down a couple notches. Sit your ass down on that wide booty. Like he said, you big blimp. So y'all hit the like button on your way out, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Love y'all. Bye.